Hey, how's it going, everybody? Jeff Gatz here, and in this lesson we're going to look at the single stroke roll. Now, this is an essential rudiment that shows up all over the place in the world of drumming. And in fact, even if you don't learn any other rudiments, learning this single stroke roll rudiment will still set you up to play a ton of awesome fills and other fun things around the drums. Now first, before we begin, please do me a favor and click on the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel. That'll go a long way in helping me create more videos for you like this one. Also, this is part of my Rudiment series, so if you're interested in the rudiments and you want to learn more things like what they are specifically, why they're useful to learn, how to play them, some of their history, and also how to incorporate them into your drum set playing, please check out my YouTube main page for more information. Alright, so what is the single stroke roll? Basically, it's just a series of alternating strokes that you can play with between your right and your left hand. It's really as simple as that. So let's take a quick look at what it sounds like. Now, honestly, there's an unlimited number of ways you can practice and incorporate this rudiment into your playing, but the two most common ways that I've found are first, using a steady tempo and playing along to a metronome, and number two is playing them open, closed, open. Those are two great places to start if you're new to the rudiments or to the drums in general. So first, practicing in a steady tempo. This is a pretty common way to practice just about anything on any instrument, so you can probably guess what I'm about to say here, but basically we're just going to be setting our metronome to a comfortable tempo and playing our single stroke roll along with that. Alright, now let's look at open, closed, open. This method is also known as slow to fast to slow, and the goal here is to begin playing at a pretty slow tempo and gradually speed that up smoothly as possible until you reach your maximum tempo. And now at that point, you begin to slow back down again until you reach your starting tempo. So to be honest with you, I find this way of practicing to be kind of difficult. My advice is to focus on how it feels throughout the process. Try to stay mostly within your comfort zone and increase the tempo deliberately. Now I say deliberately because it's kind of easy to spin out of control with this one once you try speeding it up. Okay, so those are the two main ways of practicing the rudiments. Next, I simply want to just quickly share a few thoughts that I think might help you while you're working on your single stroke roll. So first, if you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you've probably checked out other rudiment videos on YouTube as well. And maybe in those videos you've seen other drummers using other grips or other techniques to play the single stroke roll. I'm not going to discuss grip and technique specifically in this video, but instead, really all I want to do is just point out that you can use whatever technique or grip you want to play the single stroke roll. I tend to play with an American grip that's kind of between an American grip and a German grip. And really all that means is that I hold my right stick the same way that I hold my left stick, and that I use primarily arm and wrist motions to generate the power when I'm hitting the drum. But if you don't use that grip, maybe you use French grip or traditional grip, or maybe you don't know what kind of grip you use, that's totally cool. The point here is basically just that you don't need to change what you're doing in order to play this rudiment or any others. Second, I remember feeling when I first started working on the rudiments that they're kind of like academic and a little bit boring, and that you're just supposed to be applying them only to the snare drum. But in reality, I think that if you break down the playing of a lot of the best drummers out there, I think that the majority of them are just taking these rudiments and using them in creative ways around the entire drum set. So my advice is simply to take this single stroke roll, try playing it around your entire set as soon as you feel comfortable doing that, and hopefully it'll open up your mind to more possibilities about what you can do with it, and it'll build your technique so that your hands become comfortable not only playing it on the snare drum, but on other surfaces like toms and cymbals too. With that, I hope you enjoyed this quick lesson. If you have any questions, please feel free to add them to the comments section on this video. And also please check out my other lessons on my main YouTube page or on gatsdrums.com. Last, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.